boy Mr. T 1993, back with another video, man. This is the regular season finale against Tampa Bay. We have already clinched the division. We are currently the number 3 seed in the NFC. So I'm going to bench some of my players, like Tua, for example. You won't see Tua today. You will see Matt Corral getting to play the last game of the season against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Some other people sitting. I think DJ and Jalen Waddle are both sitting. AJ Dillon is sitting this game. So you're going to get to see some of the young bucks up and coming who are the future of this team going up against Tampa Bay.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Crazy, because it'll let me get on this game.
5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club.
This is not going to let me because that's a cloud. And it continues to say the connection failed when I try to sign in the gate.
For the visiting Panthers, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row. And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play.
Maybe I should have turned it off, waited, instead of just hitting the restart.
Wow, Cleveland started off bad, but they 9-7.
And off we go from Tampa. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much.
Saying you had a network connection failure. CPG.
First try on offense for the Bucs, and their
Tom Brady, 5,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady going to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On first down, Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And Charles,
You look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
I don't know, man. It still ain't working.
Now Brady.
He didn't let you into the franchise?
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's the
You might have to
I'm
reset
trying to look up.
the
I'm
network.
trying to look up online what's going on.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running.
Oh yeah, use the error
These guys
code.
know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
Damn, JC.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I don't think it's a
On the
surprise.
defensive side, not that many people sitting besides Double D.
Somebody said they had to go to network settings and change something.
They love it because now
Touchdown, Liddy. I might have to change the match play.
number 15 of the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
the losing streak can take it on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key holding on to that attitude because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
It's going to disconnect me, but I'm going to try to fix it. Hold on.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On a return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
On the carry there, it'll be second down. Well, these two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Matt Corral hits Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson fumbles. We don't want to be the bad news bears just because the backup.
Security, in fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure.
Give Tom Brady another chance.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You made
Matt Ioannidis with the sack.
see some open field and decide you're going for it.
Probably should have. Well, he just came back. Got to get him, let him get his legs back.
There's your end result right there.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that.
Damian Wilson with the pressure.
The quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
The defending champs are 5 and 11 right now.
Disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
Yeah, it's Marshall.
Because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you sort of notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. If they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Foreman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run on first down. Foreman stops short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll go with Foreman.
Touchdown, Foreman.
Panthers touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Panthers are now an extra point away.
And nothing off tries worked.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these
it won't even show me my friends list on here, bro.
7-7. A good drive that time.
I'm about to go try it out.
On the touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
I'll figure it out eventually.
The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about
Derek Brown was a sad.
Take him down. Derek Brown.
His 5th of the year.
By him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
These two teams all tied after 1. On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Derek Brown was 6.
Great coverage downfield. Derek Brown picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nice little juke. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Play fake here on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot. That one winds up incomplete.
Now a give right side. Foreman. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defensive.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by Deontay Foreman on the touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run the counter. Foreman, after getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
On 2nd down, Foreman, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down now, Foreman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Yo.
What's up?
Let me appear online now, I guess. Good. All I did was reset it after I reset the router. Apparently, I had to reset the router, then reset the PlayStation.
Yep.
I was about to start looking up videos on how to fix it and shit.
17-7.
Always something.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful.
Now I can finally try to catch up again. Alright, so we get to at the books.
We up 17-7 in the first half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Miami and New England both 10-6.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the
What's up, everybody? We back for the regular finale against Tampa. We're going to jump in the weekly stretch.
Trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
It was Tom Brady that gave us a hard time last time, so we're going to just clean him up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tampa's got a good defense, so it's going to be hard to do anything for them.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From just shy of midfield, Brady dumps it off to Fournette.
He's still first
down to the 35.
All right. Upgrades. Matt Corral and J.C. Horn. Telling you, I'm working on that. He's got strong arm, man.
You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Needed to go from there.
Evans on the comeback route.
He's been the forgotten man.
Get JC as own upgrade.
Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because
Need him to cover a little better when I play
when he
him.
does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Yeah.
Into the red zone, it's
Get into it.
We'll check this one off to Fournette.
We got to win and hope we make the playoffs at this
Just
point.
inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Firing quickly here.
Buccaneers fans are like that. I got them in their cream super unis. I just switch up the uniforms because I get tired of looking at the same ones.
1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal from the 9 for the Bucks. And Frankie Louvu with his 2nd sack of the game.
Here comes Tom Brady, 33 touchdowns, 13 picks, over 5,000 yards.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play.
Frankie Louvu has 13 sacks on the season.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Why did the AI move? The AI was right there where he was throwing the ball, and the AI just moved away. Are you serious, bro? I just had to deal with this whole internet bullshit just to get on here and have this happen to start the game. The AI was right there and then ran. The AI just ran away from the ball for no fucking reason. Damn, bruh.
The Panthers out.
I miss when that game was good.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Anyways, here comes Matt Corral.
Taking a shot here for Marshall.
Matt Corral taking a shot.
37 touchdowns, 12 picks.
And we're
Terrence Marshall with the big-time moss on Carlton Davis to get us in field goal range.
So with 1 second left in the half,
46-yard field goal for Big Leg Zane.
This now from 46 yards away.
McCaffrey big run to start.
And the kick is good. Panthers go up 20-10 in the half.
So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we toss it an hour or so.
Damn, I hit no photo on that.
It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown.
I got 2 clock on, and I ain't chewing the clock.
And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime.
Saints up on Atlanta 14-10.
For Jameis Winston.
Jameis got 2 touchdowns in the first half. Green Bay versus Detroit. Green Bay's up 21-7 as they're 7-9.
Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles
Dallas and
Philly.
I threw a pick trying to get rid of the ball.
Dallas up 17-13. Jalen Hurts got 2 touchdowns though.
Already started off terrible.
Back in fourth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, Corey Littleton picks off Tom Brady to the 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's tackled at the 3. Shout out to Littleton.
Out in front, and they will give the football first. Second half action underway. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
About time somebody on this defense was paying attention.
The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter.
Dante Foreman, 11 carries for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Touchdown, Ian Thomas.
Start the drive with a give to Foreman.
This whole damn last hour for me has been fucked up. The internet messed up. Then I get in here, first play, the defense don't do anything. Then the shoot clock doesn't work. But then we finally get a break.
Again, it's Foreman. And shedding through the tackle.
Absolutely wild, bro.
And now White.
Evan White just got hurt trying to make the tackle on Dante Foreman.
So Brady and Corral have already thrown a pick to start the game. What's up, nose building?
On first down, Foreman, and unable to get downhill there as he'll take
Oh
this up
shit! See, this is why I said almost everybody. Robbie Anderson just got hurt.
Staying down after that last play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let me change my
This is certainly not what you want to
shit.
see in the final week of the year.
I'm bad about not changing the defensive adjustment before the first defensive possession.
That one good for 7 yards.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down
and
force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a
First down, Dante
He
Foreman.
is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Oh my
that's what I'm
God!
talking about. Damian Wilson.
Robbie has a PCL sprain. He's out for the game.
And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is
Ian with the drop.
Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He said the Buccaneers jersey. That's their throwback jersey.
A carry for Foreman. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ian Thomas with another drop.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Damn, bro, can y'all not stop the tight ends? This ain't Gronk. Fucking Cook, man.
As the punter Hecker as he gets this one away.
Jared Cook went to the Bucs.
Apparently.
They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And For an
They got
offense
Cameron
that is
Braid on
struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Maybe they,
Fantastic.
the AI don't ever
Those who
trade on here
wonder,
like in
what do punters
2K. So.
do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a pick.
And helping their team.
Is that incomplete? This game is being weird right now. Fourth down, kick the field goal, Bucks.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And Brady has it over the middle. And they'll get him down past the 15.
Every time it gives me the opportunity to block, and give me the blocking. It used to give it to me every time.
Away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The kicker here is complete.
That shit gave with the first
And he's
name.
going to get this one.
Tom Brady's
across the
14 or 16,
30-yard line.
but it isn't translating into points.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
Russell
move
Gage
on
is off
first down.
to 76 yards.
A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Second down, back to Fournette. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space
Matt
eater.
Corral
He just
first
made a
down.
great play there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Right, this game. Caffrey with a
Brady now on first
5-yard
down.
gain.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. This, the second meeting
Damn.
between these two division
What a
rivals.
hit.
You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the
Cuba.
46.
All y'all had to do was block the one person to that
You
touchdown.
can get situation, got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a
One
yard.
for the Bucks.
Robbie Anderson
They go back to
down
the
for the
ground
one.
with Fournette. And he gets this
Breaking
inside the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy.
I'll let the
He's
quarter
running angry,
end
running through arm
for the
tackles.
first
He wants to
10-7
change what the
Bucks.
scoreboard is saying.
But we're on the 1 yard.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd.
Oh, what the hell just happened?
Pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much.
I'm over here trying to throw the ball, and Matt Corral gets hit and loses the ball. I can't challenge that. Appreciate it, Madden.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Brady. He's got it. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Derek Brown gets in Tom Brady's face for the sack.
Fournette, a first down carry. Even with that broken
We got multiple people with 8
tackle,
sacks.
the 15. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
How many double-digit guys you got?
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Because everybody's eating at the same time. And they can't tackle again.
Down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
There's no way for that. It's got to be because it's next gen that the tackling is being affected so
This time
fucking
it
much.
paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Damn it. Lenny dragged 2 Panthers in the end zone to get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Almost sacked Brady. He throws it away. 38.
2017 Panthers as the Bucs go on a 94-yard drive.
14-play drive in total. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Oh my God. C.J. Henderson might have saved it. Yep, 4th and injury.
And not much happening on the
C.J.
return.
Henderson was coming up big in the second half of the season.
The Panthers out
That was
there
a
and
terrible
ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw complete inside to start things out.
First down, 10.
We should have scored on the 1-yard line, but Madden holding me out of that hole.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for...
And I threw a pick because apparently the DB is faster than the receiver.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It might have been one field goal. It ain't my day, bro.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's going to be
So they'll give a little extra
3rd and
time
1
to
as the
come up
Panthers
with
go into the
this
4th
play
quarter.
as we played 3 quarters.
Block 3.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's caught by Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting
D-Jack gets the first down easy on the RPO. And he's 9 yards away from 100 yards against his old team.
Not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Vita Vea just got hurt.
At the 33. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we got an injured Buccaneer. Ball at the 33.
Back, man, stop saying the same thing every time you come on here. Y'all are all like broken records and robots.
We'll be back. Forced out to his left. Thomas
Brady's
brings it
incomplete.
in.
First down, Ian Thomas.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6
First
points
and
here.
goal from the 6.
Way
Cuba in the
toward wrapping this
backfield.
one up. They'll run here.
Zone play.
You kidding me?
Closer, he takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much.
I don't care if I get a fucking penalty on every play. Tackling the sure ball or running impressive. Because this is ridiculous.
You may have to go to the air.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now back to throw.
Matt Corral, touchdown to Tommy Tremble.
Panthers. Tommy Tremble with his first career NFL touchdown.
Tommy Tremble, first touchdown of the year and the first of his career.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn
About
to
to
the
ignore the
rookie?
chat in
He's
general.
looking pretty good
Not
right
in the
now.
mood to
Yeah,
deal
I
with that
love
shit.
the fact that
Matt, I just thank you for actually knowing how to play defense in the National Football League.
so he's got to
No,
deal with it.
what up,
But I
man?
think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts.
Didn't give me the
before
block
season
again.
is over.
EA Sports. I hope that all of y'all are happy with the shit product you put out year after year. All you care about is MUT, because you have dumbasses gullible enough to spend thousands of their hard-earned dollars. Oh, I got this card that's only good until this game is outdated.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Frankie Louver with the pressure.
If you want to collect
Tom Brady
cards,
goes
collect
like
cards
that.
in real life.
This is down. He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Pac-Man still watching. You know he a mutt hoe.
Oh, he's a MUT guy.
Mutt hoe is what I call him.
I heard you say that. I was just saying that everybody plays that pours their money in the mud is part of what's wrong with this damn game. EA's just catering to those motherfuckers and not actually fixing what's wrong with it.
I mean, to me, the people who are heavy in the mud are the people like Pac-Man. You're not really a real fan of a team.
So good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That makes sense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
McCaffrey been running people over more often. I've been giving them the power back that good. McCaffrey's too fast for your bitch ass. First down.
Ass breakup from DJ.
It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the
Rashard Higgins.
that should give them something
Touchdown.
to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Panthers up by 1 with 31 seconds left in the first half.
Here's Brady. And this throw complete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to
Falcons are beating the Saints right now.
That's an excellent play.
That's what we need. We need the Falcons to beat the Saints, and we got to beat Tampa.
Force the incompletion.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Brady to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans.
Shit, Mike.
Oh, CJ almost had a pick.
Pitch is made. And he takes it all the way down.
I'm so tired of saying almost.
Big play that time for
Just pick it.
Tampa Bay. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Brady.
Touchdown, Cameron Brate.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Fourth down.
And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score
The
game.
Bucs are going to punt it with 15 seconds.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
I thought they would go for it.
Done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game, and by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Sheesh.
And now
Ooh,
touchdowns are reviewed, and in
I
a
think
tight
it was
game
a
like
touchdown.
this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
Yep.
Rashard Higgins off. He would have been more. Oh man, let him a little bit more. Maybe that was a touchdown to end the half. Called it though.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I think I've skipped halftime the last couple of weeks, so I'll show y'all halftime.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I got 5 minutes left. Once you finish, we can do a.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I don't want to say
we'll look at our stats at the same time. Go head-to-head comparison.
They've been on the other sideline. This is down.
Falcons are beating Saints 14-3. Packers Lions. Packers are. My God, the Packers are up 31-0 at the half.
Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room?
Cowboys Eagles. Cowboys up 6-0. Jalen Hurts only 47 yards in the first half.
Again, they were targeting Marshall there, and it's 3rd and short. He will have a first down here at about the 40. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
As big of a play as we've had in this
See, 8 runs, 80 yards. That's 10 a carry.
3.
He'll drop to throw. Open man left side.
Tommy Trimble,
Tight
first
end
down.
Trimble. And he's
Oh
able
my
to take it
God,
across
he's
midfield
fighting
before
through
going out of
tackles.
bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
But you heard me about the end of the year comparison.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there.
And rushes 106 yards for CPG.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And this throw caught left
First
side.
down, DJ Moore.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes
They can't
left to
stop
go
seeing
in the
two
fourth.
right now, so you know what I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
2 minutes left. Panthers still
They've got
trying to run off
first
the
and 10
clock.
as they look to try and finish this one off. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second
First
down,
down,
and they can get
CPG.
another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run again with Foreman. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Foreman.
Didn't get it.
Maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and
4th
final
and 1 on the
timeout
16.
as they'll head to the
Panthers
sideline and talk
lined up.
over what to do next. They'll run for it. This is
Yeah,
Foreman.
Foreman is going to score on 4th and 1. Wow.
Panthers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
Robbie Anderson,
And the
touchdown.
Panthers add on to their lead.
Dante Foreman
So a
gets his
big
3rd
decision
touchdown
there
of the
to go
game,
on
and that
4th
might
down.
have just
Gets him
sealed
not
the
only
deal.
the first, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these
Panthers
coaches
Corral
are
hit right after he let go of the
executed
ball,
way it's
too.
designed. It goes for a
Panthers
touchdown.
go up
Let's be
10.
honest. They were shooting for the
Man,
first down
45
on that
left.
one, and boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way in.
Panthers up 21-13, 4:11 in the 3rd. Now this is just what CMC could do if he stayed healthy all year. They're running gun doubles, 3 receivers set.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Ooh,
off it goes.
Jeremy Chin hit Cook as he tried to catch it, incomplete. Second and 10.
From a yard or two
Now they're
deep,
running
it goes
single
for
back.
two. And he'll wind up getting a
Two
couple extra
receivers,
yards
tight
here for his
ends.
trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Tom Brady in the offense, down by 10.
Pressure getting to Brady, he throws it away.
Now their losing streak in danger of continuing.
Matt Corral having a good time on the sideline. Incomplete pass by Brady on 3rd and 10, 4th down. That's what I'm talking about.
Back to throw, Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Brady.
Panthers going to start this drive at the 44.
And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
Caffrey barely got a yard.
Ability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Brady to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first
CMC
down.
first down.
Or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
4th and 6 for the Panthers D. And Brady gets the first down to Charles.
Ian Thomas catch.
The 45 before being tackled.
Brady hits over 300 yards.
1 minute mark in this game. A pass underneath for Fournette. And taking it across midfield.
Come on, McCaffrey. Come on, McCaffrey. Yeah. First down.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he's going
We're going to run this 3rd quarter out.
Brady saying, let's go.
Don't give Brady the ball.
His 3rd sack of the game.
One final try now for Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
Ball game, Panthers win 34-24.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.
And even playing mostly backups, the Panthers still win.
Go back and check where the errors are.
Flag, probably holding.
And continue to get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Panthers, they conclude the regular season with a final record of 11-6. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they will indeed
I didn't mean to bull at that. I tried to lob it in the calf.
Matt Corral had his chance to start, went 14 of 20, 242 yards and a touchdown. Dante Foreman had 24 carries for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Receiving, Deshaun had 4 for 91, and Terrence had 3 for 81. Defense, Shaq led us in total tackles. Derrick Brown led us in sacks with 3.
Touchdown to start the 4th quarter.
Frankie had 2. Matt had 1.
Breaking ankles to get into the end zone. Hell yeah. Oh, you just said hell yeah too. I see that in the comments. Shit. Panthers go up 28-13 to start the fourth quarter.
And going into the wild card round, the Panthers will have to play Ron Rivera and the Washington Commanders.
I made me switch to the wrong person, like always. I'm trying to get called for penalties to help Tampa, so I'll take that back to balanced. Louvu was all over the screen pass, 2nd and 14 for the Bucks. They're running a lot of shotgun. What's the flag for? Illegal block in the back? I'll take it. That was on Tampa. And Derek Brown gets there for the sack, his 2nd of the game. Derek Brown's one away from 10, I believe. And 3rd and 17, Brady's pass is incomplete. Got him. Got him. Got him. I don't know. Dante Jackson with the swat on 4th down. Turnover on downs. Tampa Bay couldn't get it done. 7 minutes and 7:04 left in the game. That's got to be a sign. I gotta take a screenshot of that. 7:04 left. That means it's the Panthers game. McCaffrey to the 12. I didn't mean to call hurry up. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Ian Thomas to the 10. McCaffrey down to the 2. Tom Brady shaking his head on the sideline. For about 5 minutes left to go in the game, 1st and goal. Matt Corral's going to run it in himself. Touchdown. Matt Corral is always doing the weirdest dances. Aerial view. He gets sandwiched between 2 defenders as he gets in. Yeah, that should be enough to end it. But it's Madden, so you never know. 35-13, 5:02 to go. Matt Corral finished the drive off. Johnny Hecker to boot it deep on the kickoff. Scotty Miller on the return. He runs into Martin. Here comes Tom Brady. He started 15 of 21, 243 yards and a touchdown since then. He's 2 of 7 for 8 yards. Shaq Thompson couldn't bring Fournette down. That was 7 on 7. And I ain't talking about what Cam Newton does. They both wear number 7. Derek Brown, 3rd sack of the game, his 10th of the season. 2nd and 20. Ooh, Dante almost jumped in front of that and picked it. Let's see, they're running gun again. I don't know if Brady's going to keep going these underneath routes. He keeps going to a lot of check downs and underneath. 4th and 20. Incomplete once again. Bucks turn it over on down. The 2nd time. 4:07 left to go. Panthers 5 yards out from the red zone. McCaffrey, 2 yards. Not a lot, but hey, that's going to chew some of that clock off. 3.5 minutes to go. Corral hands it to McCaffrey, who gets the first down. Down to the 14. He's got 189 yards. He wanted to take the season out, or he wanted to go out with a bang to end the season. The blocking, beautiful. McCaffrey, touchdown. And that really should wrap it up. Atlanta's beating the Saints 28-10. It looks like we might be on our way to sneaking in the playoffs right here. If Atlanta doesn't choke against the Saints and some Madden miracle doesn't happen here, it looks almost impossible in this one. 42-13. Bucks haven't done shit since earlier on in the game. Since the first half, they haven't scored a single point. 2:40 to go. Looks like we might make the playoffs. We win this, we'll be 10-6-1, with the only tie being the first time we played Tampa. Oh, the Bucks fumble it on the kick return. Frankie Louvu picks it up, and Frankie Louvu scores a touchdown. You thought this game was out of reach. It's getting worse. I don't know if the booth is going to review this or Tampa's going to challenge it. Oh, that was a fumble. That was a fumble for sure. Frankie Louvu, touchdown. And that, we just ended the Buccaneers season. 49-13, 2:32 to go. Tampa's falling apart. Beautiful. That's the way you wish your season would end in real life. It really is. Hecker, kickoff. Miller, returning from about the 5. They hold on to it this time. Bucks are going to get it at the 21-yard line. This game's over for them, but they're going to try to get in the end zone and make the score look better. 1st and 10 from the 21 for Tampa. Brady takes the snap. Gets it to Chris Godwin, who meets Shaq Thompson for a tackle. 2nd and 2. At 2-minute warning. 49-13. Tom Brady's trying to get in the end zone just to make the final score look better on their end. Gonna go ahead and tell the DBs to cover underneath because I know that's where Brady's going. Damn, I just got pancaked. Made me switch to the wrong guy. But what else is new? Minnesota's beating Chicago 21-10, 4:35 left in that one. Dante Jackson trying to strip that ball, couldn't do it. All right, now the Bucks offense apparently is just suddenly booming. That's true. 49-20 does not look much better than 49-13. Brady gets hit as he throws it incomplete out of bounds, way over his receiver's head. Mike Evans was the intended target. 3rd and 7. 56 seconds left in the game. Oh, I thought that was a pick. Oh, man. Mike Evans, nice catch, but just watch this replay. Looked like it was a pick, but Jeremy Chin Brady put it just a little bit out of reach. 1st and goal, 52 seconds from the 8. Brady throws it to Fournette, who is open for some reason for the touchdown. But like Ake Hamilton said, 49-20 does not look much better than 49-13. I believe that will be our final score. Only one touchdown we surrendered in the second half, and it was in garbage time. So it's a much better defensive output than the last time we played Tampa. Now to run the clock out. I don't know if Tampa's actually going to call timeouts or not. Sometimes when the AI knows they're getting blown out, they won't do it. I don't think they're going to. If that's the case, go to formation, special teams, quarterback nil. And that will send the Panthers home to end the season with a W, and we'll check to see if we snuck in the playoffs after this. 49-20 is your final in the season finale. No tie this time with Tampa. Tom Brady did not have anywhere close to as good of a game as he did first time. He still had his yards, but hey, Corral's 2 picks were my fault. I was frustrated when the game started. But he had 185 yards, 4 touchdowns. Don't need a lot of passing yards when McCaffrey rushes for 210 and a touchdown. Corral, 20 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Jared Cook killed us. I don't know why. Shard Higgins led for us with 84 yards and a touchdown. Dante Jackson was our leading tackler. Derek Brown, 3 tackles for loss. Luvu, Ioannidis, Wilson with 1. Derek Brown, 3 sacks. And we'll go back to the menu and we'll skip ahead and see if we made the playoffs. Rashard Higgins upgrade. Let's see his rating. Route running is not terrible, but it could get better. We're going to upgrade his route running. Medium and short route goes up 1. That looks better. Matt Corral, another upgrade. I'm going to give him the field general. Deep accuracy and short accuracy go up 1. His deep accuracy with the morale is up to an 80. He's doing good with the morale boost. And as you can see in the standings at the bottom, the Falcons are 10-6. The Saints are 10-6. They played. I believe the Falcons beat the Saints. So we'll see if we get in or not. We're going to advance week and look at the final stats for the season. The Panthers made the playoffs. We're playing Atlanta in the wild card. Money, you ready to look at these stats? McCaffrey led the league in rushing. Jesus, McCaffrey killed it, man. I got to go look at this. Man, he had to have been up there on the NFL records for rushing yards in a season. Not passing yards. Oh, yeah, McCaffrey broke Eric Dickerson's record by 70 yards, excuse me. Dickerson had 2105. McCaffrey had 2175. So McCaffrey broke the rushing yard in a season record.
Shit, you was running that bitch. He had a couple, 200 games? 300 games?
Like I said, if it ain't broke, ain't no reason to fix it. But how you want to do this?
I say mine and you say yours, or vice versa.
All right, well, Corral finishes the season with 3,613 yards, 41 touchdowns, 14 picks, 62 completion percentage.
Sheesh.
McCaffrey, like I just said, he broke Eric Dickerson's record. He had 14 touchdowns with it. The next closest to him was Matt Corral, and then Cam Newton when he was starting. Corral had 11 touchdowns on the ground. DJ Moore, 1,324 yards, 14 touchdowns.
McCaffrey was behind 1,300 yards. Kept his streak of 1,300 yards.
What'd you say?
I said DJ kept his streak of 1,300 yards.
Or at least 1,200, yeah. McCaffrey had 928 yards, 10 touchdowns. Robbie Anderson, 922 and 11. Higgins, 817 and 5. Ian Thomas, 587 and 9 touchdowns. I think he stepped up a lot. This is a good blocking. Who gave up the most sacks all year? Icky did. And Taylor Moton was behind. Shaq led the team in tackles all year. Xavier Woods and Chandler behind them. Tackles for loss. Jack Thompson had 20. Ioannidis had 18. Derrick Brown had 16 sacks. Derrick Brown had 10.5. Matt Ioannidis had 9. Brian Burns had 8. Frankie Louvu had 8. Jack Thompson had 3. Littleton 3. Ingram 3. J.C. Horn had half a sack. Hicks. C.J. Henderson 3. Horn 2. Littleton 1. Ken 1. Taylor 1. And Zane Gonzalez hit 89% of his field goals during the season. And yeah, that's my Panthers stats for the year as we finish 10-6-1. Beautiful. You can go ahead and do yours whenever you're ready.
All right. Tua had 2881 in the yards. He had 21 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, 69 completion percentage, and he only got sacked 15 times all year. Running the ball, A.J. Dillon had 1,400 yards. He had 16 touchdowns. And Chuba had 11 touchdowns and 570 yards. The Foreman had 6 touchdowns, and Tua had 5. Receiving, Jalen Waddle had 66 catches for 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. DJ Moore had 46 catches for 900 yards and 8 touchdowns.
When you're done, we need to check the yearly awards.
All right. Robbie had 758 yards and 7 touchdowns. So we had 3 guys go over 700 yards. Blocking, Taylor Moton and Austin Colbert gave up the most sacks. Defense, Shaq led us in tackles as well. Tackles for loss, Derrick Brown had 9 sacks. Frankie had 13, leading the team. Double B had 12.5. But you got to remember, Double B didn't start the last game. And Derrick Brown had 7.5. Interceptions, Shaq, CJ, Dante all had 3. And we had 2, 4, 5, 6 defensive touchdowns. Kicking, Big Leg Zane made 83% of his kicks. Alright, so yearly.
Oh, yeah, the yearly award.
Lamar won MVP. Matt Rule won Coach of the Year.
Wow. For me, Christian McCaffrey won MVP.
Congrats. Offensive Player of the Year, Kyler.
Ain't no way, bro.
Year, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Fields. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kayvon Thibodeau. Best quarterback, Justin Fields. Best running back, Zeke. But A.J. Dillon was his second. Best receiver, Michael Thomas. Best offensive lineman. So we didn't win no yearly awards besides Coach of the Year.
Urban Meyer won Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Matt Corral. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Zaven Collins. Best quarterback, Matt Corral. Best running back, McCaffrey. Best receiver, Randall Cobb, but DJ Moore was right behind him. Zach Martin, best O-lineman. Donald, best D-lineman. Shaq Barrett, best linebacker. Don Reddick for the Eagles was in. DB of the Year, Jalen Ramsey. Kicker of the Year, Will Lutz. That's it. Well, so we had McCaffrey. Matt Corral winning records. Winning awards, I mean.
For teams,
Matt Corral's Rookie of the Year. McCaffrey MVP.
looking at the team stats, we are second in the league in running the ball. We average the most points per game in the league.
We get the number 1 offense in the league and the 11th defense.
And we had the most rushing touchdowns in the league with 36.
Packers had the best defense in the league.
We were bottom 2 in passing yards, though.
Packers also convert the most third downs in the league. Where are we at?
Yardage-wise,
We convert 45% of our third down.
we gave up the least amount of yards in the league. We were second in pass, number 1 in rushing. We gave up the second fewest points in the league.
The Falcons were second in the league on fourth down conversions.
We were 4th in the league in sacks. 1st in the league in fumble recoveries.
The Panthers are the best red zone team in the league. The worst is the Texans. Defensive percentage was.
We were tied for 6th in the league for most interceptions.
We led the league in. Oh, we didn't. Penalties committed. We had the fewest penalties in the league.
We were 100% on 2-point conversions. We had the best red zone point percentage in the league.
Ravens had the best turnover differential.
And we were 4th in red zone for defense.
We were last in turnover differential. I guess because all the fucking fumbles were hurt. Yep. 24 interceptions in total. 10 fumbles.
So we might need to turn up. I know you might not like this. Turn up penalties because we're way behind the rest of the NFL.
Yeah.
We're like 60 underneath the second team.
Let's look at these coach stats real quick. I'm going to go to NFC South so I can see the Ernest Means. He took over after I fired Matt Rule, sorry. And he went 9-2-1. Shout out to Ernest Means. Not a real person, but shout out.
We were 4th in the league. Well, actually tied for 2nd in the league in takeaways. So my worst stats was passing, and like I said, I think our penalties might be too low. So did you make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Who you got in the wild card round?
Atlanta.
Ooh, y'all have multiple playoff teams up the side.
The Saints finished 10-7. Bucks finished 6-10-1.
Oh, so y'all might have had 3.
Look at the playoff bracket here. The Niners played the Eagles. Falcons played the Panthers. Cowboys played the Vikings. Colts played the Bengals. Ravens played the Jaguars. Dolphins played the Raiders. It's interesting. Madden thinks Jacksonville's going to make the playoffs. The NFC East and the NFC South had 2 teams. And the NFC North. The Niners were the only team out the West. We'll go ahead and do the weekly strategy before we end this one, just so when we come back for the playoff game, we can get straight into some playoff action.
That's what I just did. From Matt Corral.
They run zone 45% of the time.
It's Ron, of course.
I'm talking about the Falcons.
I mean, yeah, I forgot.
I'll change this game. Go. Plus touchdown passes. That's easy enough the way Corral has been playing.